behind you.
Hey,
Kathy said the recorders.
this is
the
just a
recorders-
screen.
Mr. Mayor and Council, we are currently video recording and audio recording starting
Okay.
now.
So we're ready? Okay. If I can have everyone's attention, please. At this time, I'd like to call this meeting to order of the Indian Trail Town Council regular meeting, Tuesday, December 12th, 2017. At this time, if everyone would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
The United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If everyone would still remain standing for our moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, council, are there any additions or deletions to the agenda?
I have one
Mr. Cohn?
on 14A. I'd like to add Sardis Church Road, Unionville, Indian Trail Roundabout, Real Estate Acquisition Services.
Okay. Under A. Any discussion, council? No? Okay. Any other additions or deletions? At this time, I'll need a motion to approve the amended agenda. Mr. Daniels has made the motion to approve. All in favor? That would be unanimous. At this time, it brings us to the presentation of outgoing council members. Mr. Sadik? Patrick?
Yes, sir.
The presentation for the outgoing council members? Who's
Okay.
handling that?
What we would like to do is we have a couple presents for council members, so if you allow me to go around and handle that.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Daniels, on behalf of the town and the staff and the council, we would like to present to you this present to say thank you for everything you've done so far and for the hard work. Nothing much, but thanks again.
Thank you to the town and to the taxpayers. Thank you very much.
And Mr. Savoy, if you allow me, sir, to present this open present for you.
Thank you.
On behalf of town, council, and the residents, we thank you very much.
Great. Thank you so much.
The same thing for Mr. Evans. We do thank you very much, sir, even though it was a short journey. But we still like to say thank you on behalf of staff, council, and the residents of Indian Trail.
Thank you so much.
Kathy, the public comment sheet? Okay. At this time is public comments. The sheet was up front here. Is there anyone that wishes to speak?
Not until we,
No? Okay, at this time, I'll close the public comments. That brings us to council comments.
I have a comment to make.
Okay, when? You're going to
Oh,
pull,
we have to do the card thing?
you're going to pull the cards, or are we just going to go in order?
I would think this would be
Okay.
for Gary and
All right,
Gordon,
Gordon?
to be honest with you.
Then you guys should have
Yeah,
yours up
we
there.
have another one that we can
Okay.
speak at the end.
Go ahead, Gordon.
All right.
Floor is yours.
I just want to quote, I was trying to find something appropriate, and I just wanted to quote something from Dr. Seuss. And in it, he says, "Don't cry because it's over." He says, "Smile because it happened." And I can attest to that, that I was thinking back over the 4-year journey And so many things that I've done in those 4 years because of sitting on the town council that I hope that the incoming council members take advantage of everything that the being a council member has to offer. I hope you guys get to know the state statutes. I hope you get to go to all the luncheons, but also go to all the classes that help you to understand what it is to be a council member, to understand the responsibilities, and also the classes that will teach you to be a better councilman. Good luck to you. If you need help, remember you can always reach out to your past council members for any information or advice. And once again, I'd like to thank the townspeople, the taxpayers, for allowing me this opportunity to serve you. Thank you very much.
Mr. Savoy?
So this is Brycey. She's my emotional support tonight. I just want to say thank you. I won't be long-winded, as y'all have heard me for 4 years. I just want to thank staff, as always. You are definitely the backbone of this town and definitely aid us in making our jobs so much easier. To the current council, I wish you all the best, and future councils, I wish you all the best. I love this town and always try to do the best by it. So thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Evans?
Well, I think I'm going to be the long-winded one tonight for a change. I'd like to thank the council members who nominated and voted for my appointment by the vacated council seat. It's an honor and a privilege to have the experience and the opportunity to represent and serve the residents and businesses of Indian Trail. I have truly enjoyed working alongside my fellow council, Mayor Alvarez, Town Manager Sadik, our tireless and dedicated town staff, meeting so many of the residents and business owners, listening to their concerns and assisting where I could make a difference. I want to wish the newly elected council members the best of luck as they are sworn in to lead this great town in a positive future. I see this magnificent building, your town hall, as a symbol of pride and hope for the new prosperous beginning of Indian Trail. By making sound, informed, fiscally responsible decisions, I'm confident that this new council has the leadership abilities to move this town forward in a good, positive way for the people and businesses in our community. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Just want to take a moment to wish Mr. Savoy, Mr. Daniels, and Mr. Evans good luck in their future. It's been an honor to serve alongside each of you. Thank you. At this
Mr. Mayor,
time,
can we take a moment to take a photo of the outgoing council members
Yes.
together, please? Thank you. If you guys could please join me in front of the dais for a quick photo. I'll Photoshop you, it's okay.
I was in and out. I gotta go back to work. I'll take my coat off.
Whatever you like. You like this, you join your, join them. You guys want to swing the hand? All right, right on me. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much.
at this time, we're going to be administering the oaths of office, so there'll be short breaks in between and picture taken. We appreciate everyone that's here.
Shirley Howard. Thank you. Trina will be administering your oath. If I need to practice. Do you have anybody special you would like to hold the Bible? Your daughter, thank you very much. What is her name?
Susan
Susan
White.
Miss Susan White, thank you very much.
Are you taking?
Come right up here to the front.
Both of you can hold the Bible. Dad too? That's okay, somebody else.
Yeah.
And after you sign, you sign.
I, Shirley Howe. Do solemnly swear. That I will support and maintain. The Constitution and the laws. Of the United States. And the Constitution and laws. Of North Carolina. Not inconsistent therewith. And that I will faithfully discharge. Duties of my office. Council member of the town of Indian Trail. North Carolina, so help me God. Thank you.
Shirley, did you want to take a few pictures before we move on?
Can we get one of her signing up right here when she's done? Yes. Trina, if you'll come sit right here in the photo, please. Hold that one right here. Okay. Are you ready? Glasses. Are you ready for me to announce that? Mr. Monty Kiesler. Oh, Mayor, you.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Monty Kiesler,
I, Monty Kiesler,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and maintain the Constitution
that I will support and maintain the Constitution
and laws of the United States
and the laws of the United States
and the Constitution and laws of North Carolina,
and the Constitution and laws of North Carolina,
not inconsistent therewith,
not inconsistent therewith,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of my office
the duties of my office
of council member of the town of Indian Trail,
of council member of the town of Indian Trail,
North Carolina, so help me God.
North Carolina, so help me God.
Congratulations, Councilman.
I'll sit beside you, how about that?
Mr. Mike Head.
I, Mike Head,
I, Mike Hill,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and maintain
that I will support and maintain
the Constitution and laws of the United States
the Constitution and laws of the United States
and the Constitution and laws of North Carolina,
and the Constitution and laws of North Carolina,
not inconsistent therewith,
not inconsistent therewith,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of my office
the duties of my office
of council member of the town of Indian Trail, North Carolina.
council member town of Indian Trail, North Carolina.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Alright, everyone here? Oh, almost everyone here?
Look, look.
1, 2, 3. Alright, thank you.
And
Mr. Jerry Morse.
Hi, Michael. Good to have you with us. Yes, sir.
raise your right hand.
Take a breath, Jerry.
Repeat after me. I, Jerry Morse,
I, Jerry Morse,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
and maintain the Constitution and laws of the United States
and maintain the Constitution and laws of the United States
and the Constitution and laws of North Carolina,
and the Constitution and laws of North Carolina,
not inconsistent therewith,
not inconsistent therewith,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of my office
the duties of my office
of council member of the town of Indian Trail, North Carolina.
as council member of the town of Indian Trail, North Carolina.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Councilman. If everyone will please stand and welcome our new council, please.
If we could get everyone to squeeze together for one shot behind the dice, please.
Run to the back.
Who's shorter than me?
You're right in the middle.
I don't think there is.
Everyone on me. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool. Here's some more. Whose is this? I don't know. Did Gordon leave it up here by himself?
Possibly.
At this time, council makes the appointment and elects a mayor pro tem. Any nominations? Ms. Howe?
I'm pleased to nominate David Cohen as the mayor pro tem. He's worked very hard, and I think since we all know him pretty well, we understand that he's in there for whatever is best for the town. And I think that's what it's all, that's our motto, really. It's we do what's best for the town, and you've been doing that, David. But I guess I have to stop talking now. So.
Council, there's no other nominations. Ms. Howe's made the motion to nominate and elect David Cohen as mayor pro tem. All in favor?
Aye.
You're allowed to vote for yourself.
That would be unanimous. Congratulations. At this time, the mayor pro tem will take his oath of office. David, do you have a choice of who's going to swear you in? Your
Oh,
choice.
I hadn't even thought of, I think you're doing this because y'all feel sorry for me, because I'm not the only one that didn't get take an oath. Go ahead, Michael, come on.
Okay.
Creepy.
Yes, this is my wife. I was wondering.
I, David L. Cohen,
I, David L. Combs,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and maintain
that I will support and maintain
the Constitution and laws of the United States
the Constitution and laws of the United States
and the Constitution and laws of North Carolina,
and the Constitution and laws of North Carolina,
not inconsistent therewith,
not inconsistent therewith,
and that I will faithfully discharge my duties
and I will faithfully discharge my duties
of my office as Mayor Pro Tempore,
as my office Mayor Pro Tempore,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Just sit up there. Okay, just.
Thank you, Councilman.
Welcome back.
Now do you feel wanted now since you had your
Okay.
chance?
At this time is normally our law enforcement update. It says there's none, but I'd like to give Captain Coble the opportunity if he has anything to say.
I just wanted to be able to be the first one to speak to council in this building from this podium, so when I'm gone, y'all can put my name on it. I did pass around a law enforcement update. Christmas parade went well, and grand opening of the town hall went well. We've been working with town staff on both of those events for safety and security.
Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, I'll need a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
Mr. Cohen's made the motion. All in charge? Oh, all in favor?
We'll go along with that.
That would be unanimous. There are no public hearings, no old business. What was that? Not on this one. That's 14A. What? Oh, okay. It's okay. Keep me honest. We do have one item for new business. That's the 2018 meeting schedule. Everyone should have that somewhere in front of them to take a look at if there's no questions or needed changes.
I don't have one.
I will need a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Councilman Morse made the motion to approve. All in favor? That would be unanimous. Discussion items, Sardis Church Road, Unionville Indian Trail Roundabout, real estate acquisition services. Mr. Sadik, I'll yield the floor to you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We are right now in real estate acquisition, and we're trying to secure an agreement with DOT. We have requested a proposal from a local real estate agent company that deals with real estate acquisition. They provided us with a scope. It's been reviewed by our attorney. We're ready to move. We do have a tight schedule on this roundabout, so we're asking your approval to move forward with this service.
Okay, council, any discussion? If not, I'll need a motion. Mr. Cohen.
What are we talking about, real estate acquisition? What,
There, in order to build the roundabout,
right, I
David,
understand that, but what are we taking, part of the church's property right there, or?
the design will take partial property from the daycare, the church, and from the school.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Patrick. Is this going to impact, I mean, are we talking about road closure here for this? Is there going to be a way to get around this? Because that's a very busy roadway there. We've got, you've got a lot of traffic on both those roads coming in there. Is there going to be a way to get around that?
The state, the way it's their roadway, so usually you don't get approval to close the roadway, but they will give us approval to do that. But we have talked to the school, and the school maybe will allow us to have a bypass if you're coming from Sardis. That will relieve a little bit of pressure. And we're thinking about also creating little bypass roadway on the church's side. That will be additional real estate acquisition. So this is the direction that we're moving forward with,
Okay.
to prevent shutting down the entire intersection.
Okay.
Mr. Cohen.
When are they planning on starting, do we know?
The start date is immediately after we close the school, and we need to get the project completed before school open. So it's a very tight schedule.
But it's good timing, though. School's out, so it won't be impacting the school that, so
No,
that's
sir, it
good.
will not.
That's good.
Okay. If there's no further discussion, we'll need a motion.
So moved.
Mr. Cohen's made the motion to approve. All in favor? That would be unanimous.
Thank you.
That brings us to the manager's update. Mr. Sadik?
Yes, sir. A few items. The ADA playground is in construction right now, and it will be completed approximately in about a couple of weeks. We're moving heavily with that. There are a few items after we put the ADA playground that we have to take care of. Some of them is access to the bathroom. So we have to build some concrete between the playground area to the main bathrooms temporarily. We're also looking at prefabricated bathrooms that we could put close to the ADA playground. And also we're going to look at the cost and how long it'll take for a separate bathroom to put it next to the ADA. So we're looking at many options as soon as we finish the installation. We are also about to be completed with the splash pad. So that project's going to be completed, I would say, maybe in a couple of weeks. I do have a photograph that I would like to share with everyone. The concrete pad has been poured, and the water connection is there, and a few other items, and we will not open for business until the summertime. Third item, there will be a short second session for council orientation. We had prepared a budget book, audit book, and also orientation book that will include all the items that I shared previously with you via emails. We have received an appraisal for the Uptown property. The market value that was on the appraisal approximately about $340,000. So we are trying to be ready in case we have a developer in the near future. So we'll have the appraisal, we know the market value, and also our planning department will be working with our attorney to rezone the property to mixed-use development. We do have a couple of meetings with a few developers this week, and we are continuing doing the meetings to council at the time. So we will have series of these meetings to make sure that everybody is exposed to the development before the developer or the engineer, they go before the planning board and come before council. So similar to the process that we did in the past couple of months. And the employee luncheon is the 21st of December, and this is at
Trailhouse.
Okay, thank you. Also, we have arranged for the training, more training for council, and that will take place in Chapel Hill and in Hickory. And the last item is also we are trying to take care of the CRTPO training for council too. That's everything, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Council comments? Karen, did you want me to do it randomly?
Sorry.
Sorry.
That's okay.
The meeting went way faster than I'm used to. Mayor Alvarez.
Well, thank you all for attending. Council, new council, welcome. Honored to serve with you. Look forward to the next few years. For everyone, have a Merry Christmas. And whatever you celebrate, may it be merry and happy and blessed. Have a blessed New Year's. Be safe. Don't go out party. Get a designated driver. May 2018 be filled with joy, happiness, success, and health for everyone. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Mr. Kiesler.
Well, thank you for that. Next.
Thank you. I want to say thank you very much to all the staff. This is completely new to me. First time I've ever done anything like this, but everybody here so far has been very helpful, very welcoming, very, very helpful. That's all I can say. You guys are really good. You've made it a great transition, and I want to thank all the citizens of Indian Trail for allowing me to represent you. I'm going to do the best I can for you. I've only got 2 years, but we're going to try and get as much accomplished in 2 years as we can get done. Also, I wish everyone a happy holiday season, a safe holiday season, and that's it. Thank you very much.
Mr. Cohn.
Welcome, all of you.
Thank you.
I'm excited. I'm excited for, I think, a great council. I think the citizens of Indian Trail made good choices. And there were a lot of good choices out there to choose from. I would like to say a couple of things. Since we do have a new council and we're all up here for the first time, and I read some things in the newspaper, and I want to kind of straighten some things out because I want us all to work together. I don't want people working from the outside in. And one of the things that I read here in the newspaper was, as you know, the last meeting I asked for a raise for the council. And one of the things that I read is that our town manager works two jobs, and he works he works his job as town manager, and he also works his job as a town engineer, and that is up by his choice. That's not to cut dollars or pennies, and he also gets compensated for doing that. But every job that we have here is budgeted. So there is a budgeted job for the town engineer, and there's a budgeted job for the town manager. So nobody's working two jobs. I also read where we have members on town staff that are working two jobs, or town staff working in two departments. And I don't necessarily think two departments would be that odd. You could work in two departments, but I don't think our town staff is I've asked, and I asked Patrick that our town staff is working two jobs. That's just not happening. So let's get started on the right foot instead of putting out things that aren't happening in the town and things that are not positive. Hey, if you got something to say, come up and say something to the council or say something to us. I don't have a problem with that. I do have a problem when people send out misinformation and they put it in the newspaper and they're just not factual on what they do. With that being said, I'm again excited. We got a great group of people. We got the best town staff in the whole world, and I can see this town really moving in the right direction. And I can see a lot of people smiling, and that's what it's all about. Keep those smiles going. And I'm proud of all of you. I really am. And we won't agree on everything up here, that's for sure. But I know that we're all going to be doing it for the reason to keep the town in good standing, and we're all going to work real hard. So thank you guys. Thanks for you guys coming out tonight, and I'm looking for a great couple of years to come along. So thank you.
Mr. Morse.
Well, thank you all for coming out. Thank you for your trust and faith and voting for me to put me up here on council, to hopefully to make decisions that are in the best interest of our town and our residents. I know that it's going to be a journey over the next 4 years. I've been forewarned that I might not know exactly what I'm getting myself into, which is already true. I have found that to do this job, there's going to take quite an effort, and there's going to be sacrifice with my family. But I love this town, and I want to do what's in the best interest of you guys. And always have an open door. So if you have any questions or concerns, please see me. And thank you all for coming out tonight.
Ms. Howe.
Well, I want to thank the people who voted for me, or I wouldn't be sitting up here. I'll start with that. And there were many, many people that contacted their friends. We had good people watching out for us and trying to cover things that were said that weren't true. Somebody had to do it, I guess, but we appreciate that several people have done that. And they just spread the word. They know that this group is a little different because we're not Republican, Democrat. This is nonpartisan. And this was the hardest thing for me to handle during the campaigning. Because if you were Republican, then, you should do this, or a Democrat, you should do that. We have a Libertarian, we have a Republican, Democrats. I don't know if I covered everybody.
She's stuck on you, Jerry.
Oh, yes.
Well, whatever. Okay. But everybody's different, but we're all here for the same reason. And really, this is a bunch of good guys. I have to tell you this. In my heart, I know this. And we like each other, too, and respect each other. And that's important, and that's why these meetings are going to go a lot better, and we're going to move along a lot quicker, too, because we have the ability to do this. We have Captain Coble. We just got the best sheriff's office here in Indian Trail, and they care. They're not just here to get a paycheck. They truly care about the town. We have a new manager who is, to me, is awesome. He's able to, he can just project things so much better. He listens to everyone. Every problem I've sent to him, he's called the people personally. and settle them down, so to speak, because, you know, he has the last word as far as what's running along in the town. But we're going to work hard. We're going to learn as much as we can. We're going to school again for the School of Government. When I first went the first time, when I was on council, they thought I wasn't on council. When I went there, they thought I was on council because I called so much and asked so many questions. But when I found out it was for free and I could get the information, I mean, why not? So I think I saved the town a lot of money at that point. This is as a citizen. The building's beautiful. We have this is just like a rebirth, and it's happening at Christmas time, and we've got a new building and good people. And I mean, what more could you ask for? We're asking for your help as citizens to come and support us, because, you know, even with the election, a small percentage of people made a difference of what was going to happen or not happen. We need people for committees. We need people to, I think Mike talked about a meet and greet here, like when you go to church and they welcome you here. You should be welcome here. This is your house. You're paying for it. We're all paying for it. So I won't say much more. I have to point out my daughter who does cat duty. She's been gone for months for the hurricane victims, and she's just showed up today at 4 o'clock at our front door, and so she's here before she goes back to her home. She's got one more trek to do, and that's to Tennessee, and my husband's here tonight. He tears up because he knows it's going to be tough. And you miss a lot of dinners, and you really have to adjust your schedule. And if you're in this for, I don't know what reason other than what's best for the town, you shouldn't be here then at all, because this is, we can help, but you have to help us too. And with that, I'll be quiet. And we've got a good law firm with us now too. Did I miss anybody? Karen, she just, you know, her smile will win you over anyway, so. But that's all I have to say. But thank you for the opportunity of being here again. I'm very honored, and I'm going to work hard like I always have. Thank you.
And Mr. Head.
Just want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank everyone for their support. There's a lot of volunteers out here that I recognize, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I've had a chance on the planning board to work with some of the staff. I've been able to meet other members of the staff, and I'm looking forward. This is a great group. I commend and thank the fellow council people that we have. We all worked hard to get where we are. We all ran on basically the same platform, is letting the residents come first. That was my theme. It will continue to be my theme. And again, thanks for your support, and I'm honored to be a councilman. Thank you.
One quick word before we move on. Many of us will be spending time with our families and enjoying the holiday season. Remember those that aren't home with their families that are serving this country in foreign lands. And also remember our sheriff's office, who works 24/7, 7 days a week, as also as our firefighters. Chief Blythe is here this evening. Thank you all for your service, and we hope that you get to spend some time with your family while you're protecting us this season. You'll be in our hearts and our minds. Thank you. Council, I have the wonderful news of telling you we have a closed session. Welcome aboard. We'll have everybody hold up. Patrick, did you want to say something first? Right. It'll be a quick one, so please hang out to greet your new council. In accordance with NCGS 143-31811, to consult with attorney, protect attorney-client privilege, to consider and give instruction concerning a potential actual claim, and to consider the qualifications and competence and performance of an appointment. I need a motion to go into closed session, please.
So moved.
So moved.
Jones made the motion. All in favor? You won't be so quick after you get used to it. Okay.
It was in one of the stones. Your mom found it. Oh, my mom found it?
Council, ready?
I don't remember taking it in there. So
Okay,
last place I
council.
remembered it was there, here, and in my
I'll need a
office,
motion
but
to come out of
I probably
closed
did.
session. Mr. Combs made the motion. All in favor? That's unanimous. I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Mr. Heads made a motion to adjourn. All in favor? Meeting adjourned.